the second wave of Skylanders Youtooz are less than an hour from being released, so here's everything you need to know about them. So coming as a second wave after the first set we had of plushies a couple of months ago, we're now getting 3 vinyl figures, being Pop Fizz, Trigger Happy and Tree Rex. Once again, these are on pre-order. As you can see here, they are pre-order items and they're estimated to ship around April 20th to May 20th, that's next year, 2026. And the same was the case of the plushies, if you bought any of them. The Stealth Elf one for me has arrived now, I'm still waiting on the other 2. You're probably in a similar situation if you've bought some of them as well. These vinyl figures come with 2 options. You can get just the figure for $29.99 United States dollars, or you can get the figure and a 2-inch pin, which you can see in the background here, for $39.99 US dollars. You're paying an extra $10 for the pin. Me personally, I'm not going to be buying the pins, I don't think. The little tiny extra 2-inch pin for an extra $10. I might buy 1 or 2 of the pins, but I'm probably not buying all 3. However, I will be buying all 3 vinyl figures, which do look pretty good, I have to say, from what I've seen so far. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on these. Now, they are about 3.2 inches tall here, it says, for Pop Fizz. I believe the others are all very similar in size. But if we go on to Trigger Happy, for example, 3.4 inches. And on Tree Rex, it's 4.2 inches. So, they're all around similar sizes. So, these aren't massive figures. In fact, they're probably about the same size as like a Giants figure or a Trapmaster, or maybe a little bit bigger. But they're not as big as the 9-inch plushies, for example. All 3 of the vinyl figures do have the second option to get the pin as well. Here's what the Trigger Happy one looks like, and here's what the Tree Rex one looks like. I think these 3 characters were sort of expected for us to be getting in this Youtooz drop. I mean, they're 3 very iconic characters. A lot of people mentioned when the plushies came out that they were surprised that there was no Trigger Happy or no Tree Rex, and Pop Fizz is one of the biggest fan favourites from the entire franchise. And from what we've heard, there is going to be more waves after this as well, so this isn't your last chance to get Skylanders Youtooz, but it probably is your last chance to get any of these 3 figures specifically. So if you want a Pop Fizz, Trigger Happy or Tree Rex, you should buy them as soon as possible. We don't know any details yet about the 3rd wave when it does come, but I'm anticipating that depending on which one sells better out of the vinyl and the plush versions of the Skylanders is probably the route they'll go down for the rest of them. And I'm anticipating that we'll be getting Chop Chop and Eruptor in the next wave. The 3rd character I'm not sure of yet. But yeah, as of the time of recording, these come out in just under 45 minutes, so by the time the video comes up, they'll probably be out. So you'll probably only have a few weeks at most to be able to pick these up and to place your order and then have them arrive when they finally do ship. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking up any of these. I'm definitely getting all 3, but as I said, I'm not so sure about the pins. I might get 1 or 2 of them. My Stealth Elf has now arrived. I made a short on that already. I'll put a bit of footage on the screen now of what it looks like in person. Still waiting on the Spire and the Gill Grunt, but they'll probably be coming soon. And it'll be in a couple months time that I'll probably be making another video talking about Wave 3 and saying that one of these 3 has arrived. Or maybe all 3 of them if I'm lucky. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. A very brief one, I know, very short. I wanted to give a quick update and a quick news flash to the people who don't know yet that the Wave 2 Youtooz comes out today. And if you want to be picking up, you're going to have to be quick. I do think though that the designs are really good. I mean, you can see Pop Fizz has his different potions in the potion bag. You know, that is very clearly Pop Fizz, looks like him. I do quite like Trigger Happy's design as well, where he's sat in the gold here, as you can see. I think that's really funny. He's got his 2 signature pistols made of gold, got his tongue sticking out. And then obviously you've got Tree Rex. I don't really know what to say about Tree Rex here. He looks like Tree Rex. That's all I can really say about him. He doesn't have his little bird on his head. I mean, makes sense. It's not there on like the actual figure anyway, but it would have been kind of cool to see. And obviously, although these are vinyl figures, it does say here that these are not compatible with the games or the portal. You cannot buy this as a replacement for your Tree Rex. This is just a plastic figure or a vinyl figure. This is not an actual Skylander. You can't put it on the portal. It won't work. So just keep that in mind when you purchase the Youtooz, if you do purchase the Youtooz. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.